Hi guys, it's Dan and Krista. We are in the Czech Republic. We've been here about 15, 16 years. If you don't remember us, we both are from FBC Watsonville. I was born and raised in a church, basically. My mom was the church organist. My dad was a deacon. I was a deacon. My brother was the music pastor for a while. What did you do at the church after we met?
I was the children's pastor for several years.
Yeah, Krista was the kids pastor under Dan Angove. And we never planned on becoming missionaries. That was never part of my life plan. It just, one day I came home, I think it was around 2005, and Krista said she wanted to make a big life change. Why in the world was that?
I just figured that there was more that we could do to make our lives here more meaningful, to work for God, and we were ready and willing to go somewhere.
Yeah, it took her a little while to convince me to quit my job, have us sell everything, and just pack up and leave. We thought we'd only come for 2 years, and now, again, we're in year 16, I think. It's been a long road. We've done a lot of things here. We started with a group called Operation Mobilization. We worked as English teachers. Krista actually was a public school teacher. Do you still see those kids around?
I sometimes see them. They're adults now with their own children. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, it was a good way to get integrated into the culture. But we've worked summer camps, we've had small groups, Bible studies, we've had Sabbath services of all things, and a synagogue, just all over. We have one new ministry that we're excited about that really took off this last year. Krista, why don't you tell them about that?
Well, we have a youth group that comes to our house. They were coming once a week, and now they come once a month for the whole day. And we just spend time with them and talk with them and do things with them. And pretty much we just kind of hang out at our house and eat together and chat together.
Yeah, this it all came about from the school where Krista works. We both work full-time jobs, kind of following Paul's tent maker model to have enough support to afford to live here, along with the support we receive from generous supporters in churches like you guys. And yeah, I was surprised when some kids started showing up, and by the end of last school year, which was the spring, they needed a bus actually to take them out here. And in fact, Krista surprised me just yesterday, or 2 days ago. She told me she's got something going on this week.
Yeah, I'm taking them to camp this week, so I'm spending the week with them at camp, and we're just going to explore nature and chat and build fires and enjoy each other's company.
Yeah, it's a group about 15, maybe even pushing 20 kids now. A lot of times Krista's meeting with the girls one-on-one, counseling them. They've all been through a lot of different life experiences. But really, kind of what we found, our main ministry has become kind of organic. You know, when we first visited here, 2005, the leader of Operation Mobilization, a Czech guy, he said, the best thing you can do is live in a small community. You'll be the only Christians there, and just organically reach out. And that's kind of how it's been going, yeah? Mm-hmm. We've been here a couple of years in our village, and in fact, just this morning, I was surprised. There was someone under my window while I was sleeping, woke me up saying hello. Then she was ringing our bell. It's not a doorbell. We're in the village. We don't have doorbells. It's a literal bell that you ring. And Krista went to answer that. Who was that?
It was our neighbor. She's this kind old lady, and Dan had taken time to mow her big yard out front, and he actually mowed a lot of the village's yards a couple days ago. And she recently just lost her husband, so she's on her own now, and after 56 years of marriage. And so Dan just wanted to do something nice for her and help her out by mowing her lawn.
Well, when we bought this house, it's an old village farmhouse, basically. We just had a little small electric lawnmower with a cord. It was more a toy than anything. It finally died, and I was able to save up and get a real gas mower about 2 weeks ago. So I thought, why not? She needs help, and I enjoy cutting grass. Krista needed some grass, so why not?
So she came over to bring us walnuts from her walnut tree to say thank you.
And that's just kind of how things go here. We've made a lot of friends in the village. Just last week we were at something called a zabiachka. What was that?
It was where they slaughter a pig and roast it on a spit. and give pig pieces to people to eat.
Yeah, it was kind of funny. You actually see the head of the pig. He's watching you as he's spinning, and you're eating that. But we met a lot of people. We've just, I don't know, it really feels like we're meant to be here in our little village of Spudov, and we are so appreciative of FBC. You've supported us all these years, and we wish we could go back more often. It's been 10 years, and I'm hoping someday to get back. It's just with COVID. I actually have COVID right now. If I look a little pale, I apologize. Just fighting it off for the second time. But we hope to see you guys again one day. And thanks again for all you've done.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, guys.